Well, you made me weep, and you made me moan. When you caused me to leave, child, my happy home. But someday, baby, you ain't worry my life anymore.
This time on In the Field, it's regular season for Canada geese, and we're going to have some fun with a little bit of a competition.
We knew we had a hot field.
Scouted it the night before, and it was just they were just piling in there.
Going into the day, we expected to have a 4-man limit. We knew we had a really good field. That's why we decided to pick teams and do this little game, because it made it last a little longer versus just going and shooting your limit and leaving. For the teams, we had me and Shane, and Chris and Christy decided to be a cute little couple.
I initially thought it would be a little unfair towards me because I had Christy, who hasn't hunted a whole lot other than deer hunting. But then I remembered that Shane had Todd, so I was alright with it because all Todd managed is to shoot our decoys, so I wasn't too worried.
The teams were definitely fair. I mean, Chris can shoot, we all know that, and Christy's proven herself so far this year, so I know Shane is a little rough on the trigger sometimes, and obviously I hit everything I shoot at, so no, I think it was fair.
So what we're going to do is 2 people are going to film while the other 2 are shooting. They're going to get 2 plaques. First one to their 6 birds, 2-man line wins. So we'll let Christy call it. We'll flip a coin, see who goes first.
We decided to do the coin flip, so we thought it was fair, and Christy picked the wrong side.
Call it. So it looks like the good guys shoot first. Good thing Christy is a really good teammate. She picked the wrong side, so they're going to get back there in the cameras, and we're going to get up here with the guns. We'll probably be done, I imagine, in 1 flack, so.
Todd was a good partner, except for the first loner we had come in. About 15 yards, he whiffed. I think he had a decoy, but I'm not too sure.
Shane hit it, good thing, and after we kind of thought we shouldn't have done that because we had 5 more birds to shoot and only 1 more flock to shoot at them.
I was like, there's no way they're going to limit out now. They're not going to shoot 5 birds out of the next group.
But we had a flock of 5 come in.
And I looked over at Shane, I said, hey, you can unleave this flock. They came in, 4 went left and 1 went right. Shane shot the one on the right, I shot 3 on the left, and then Shane shot the last one on the left.
I was surprised when all the birds fell.
Couldn't believe it.
I shot 2 out of the 5. I think Todd got lucky and shot his 3, but that worked out good.
Who would have expected that, but it was awesome.
And it worked out perfectly.
And they didn't even give us a chance.
I don't know about you boys, but I was dreaming.
sharpshooter, so it kind of helps.
Wait for treats.
Well, our first lock that came in, you can see that we only got one out of it.
I probably should have called the shot a little sooner, but I waited till they're right over the top of our blinds, so you're shooting straight up at them. And I shot the one on the right away, and I figured that she'd shoot the one on the left, and then the other bird just flew off with no shot. So
They were literally right above Chris and I, and that would have made me be at an awkward angle shooting at them, and I didn't feel comfortable, so I didn't end up shooting that time. The second flock that came in that we shot at and we dropped the other two out of, we actually had one land over to my left-hand side, and then Chris and I both shot at the rest of the flock that was to our front right. After I shot the first two times over there, I remembered that there was the one bird to my left, so I swung over and I ended up getting that bird.
The one that was 5 foot in front of you was losing feathers the entire way across the road. I hope to go for one my next time.
I did that.
Well, Chris and Christy only shot 3 out of 2 flocks. Me and Todd shot all 6 of ours, so we just declared the winner very easily.
I was actually didn't know if we should go first or second, because like you don't expect to shoot all 6 of your birds in 2 flocks, because that's pretty good shooting. But I'm glad we started, obviously, because we shot really good and they didn't even have a chance to beat us.
Well, they didn't work out in our favor, and Chris and I ended up losing.
and then I don't know what it was, but they must have been seeing something they didn't like. It's circle, 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 and after those first few flocks, we just couldn't get anything to commit.
The loser had to pick up the majority of the decoys. We helped them carry them out, but they had to pack them up.
I love the fact that the losers picked up the decoys. I loved it mostly because I wasn't the loser.
Well, I came up with the idea, so that pretty much backfired. Yeah, and I had to carry about 4 dozen DOA full bodies out in one trip. Well, Shane and Todd watched, so that wasn't a whole lot of fun.
I don't like Rambo.
So Todd, the word on the street is you like to shoot decoys.
Yeah. I've never shot a decoy in my life.
That's not what everybody else says.
It's because everybody else is trying to come up with a reason so nobody finds out they shot them.
I'm just looking on the